A memorial service for Gqom artist Mandla Maphumulo will be held in Durban today. Family, fans and the music fraternity will gather at the eThekwini Community Church to pay tribute to the musician. Affectionately known as Mampintsha, he died on Christmas Eve after suffering a stroke. The 40-year-old was a member of the award-winning Kwaito group Big Naz. His funeral will be held at the Durban International Convention Centre tomorrow. Now, Newzroom Africa's Nobuhle Modise is in Durban and joins us now live. Nobuhle, good morning once again and thank you for joining us. Now, with the passing of an artist, we often see the Department of Arts and Culture and Sports being present during this time of bereavement. But you mentioned earlier on that the KZN Premier, Umamnomusa Dube has arrived. What has her office been, or the involvement of her office been over the last couple of days?
Indeed, Katlaho, she is here. When I spoke to you earlier, she had just driven in and then she was just speaking to the media, just telling us about why they are here and just also explaining to us that why they felt the need, to contribute that 50%, towards the burial of the artist. She also just spoke to us about why they felt that they needed to support the family. Let's take a listen to what she had to say.
I'm here to the family to pay our last respect. We have been here throughout the week, communicating with the family as well, to ensure that they don't feel alone. There's never a good time to realize that, your family member, your blood, does not beat anymore. You're not going to see them coming through the door again. So it is really traumatic to everyone. And we do understand that sometimes even the family would have different views, not because of anything, but because of the trauma, but also because of the grieving that each and every one of them is feeling. That is why we believe that as government we need to come close and we need to try and find, families to talk to one another so that we can give, Maphumulo a good send-off that it deserves, but also give space, to the wife and kids to mourn the loss. As provincial government, we felt that it's important that we support the burial and all other preparation, because the family is not going to be able to cope. We know the numbers of people that are going to be coming here. We know that everybody, everywhere in the world, is interested to see the final send-off. So that is why we felt that it's important that as government we support financially, but also in organizing this last send-off.
You've heard the Premier there speaking about why they are here, and interestingly she touched on the fact that they're also playing a sort of mediating role between the families, not speaking much on it, but just saying that, when a family is grieving and when they've just lost someone they've loved, the first stages obviously of mourning include shock and denial, and obviously there's a little bit of emotion within the family that she didn't speak on, that the family hasn't spoken to us about as well. But like I said earlier this morning, that they're pulling a united front and they say that they are sticking together. Everything is good to go. The funeral will go ahead as planned. The memorial service later in the next hour will go ahead as planned, and government just saying that they are here as number one, a mediator, and to also just offer support because of what has befallen the Maphumulo and Simelane families.
All right, Nobuhle, thank you so much. We will catch up with you in the next hour, as you mentioned, when the memorial service for Mampintsha will begin. Thank you for joining us. Now,